Hello everybody, in this video I will talk about checked and unchecked exception found in Java. Exception is not a syntax error, it is abnormal situation. Now let's see a simple code. I will create an object of buffer reader to read a file. Br is equal to new buffer reader, new file reader we have to pass, then we'll be passing name of the file we want to read. Okay, now this is a simple statement to read the file. We are creating the object of buffer reader. Now this will throw exception, that is the file not found exception at the compile time. Okay, it will not even compile. Okay, let's compile this. Now we can see it is not even compiling, and the exception which is caught at the time of compilation is called checked exception. Remember that. Okay, if the exception occurs at the compile time, it is called checked exception, and we can handle this check exception by either using try catch block or throws clause. Okay, so let's run this code within the try catch, then io cep exception, then we can display system.out.print problem finding file. Okay, simple. Now this will compile properly. Now we can see there is no exception thrown. Now let's execute this. Now we can see problem finding file. The text which we have written within the catch block is shown. So this kind of exception which is thrown at the time of compile time is called checked exception. We can handle checked exception using throws clause also. So instead of writing try catch, what we have to do is, we know that this method will have some exception, so we can specify a throws, then write io exception or exception. Exception is the super class and io exception is its derived class. So if we write this, this will compile, there will be no problem. Okay, we can see it compiled. Now if we execute this, then it will show the stack trace, so all the errors will be shown. Okay, all the exception, whatever message occurred, that will be shown. Now you can see file not found is here. In this way we can use try catch block or throws to handle the checked exception. Now let's clear this. Now let's talk about unchecked exception. Let's see what is unchecked exception. Okay, let's declare a simple array, integer array of size 5. Okay, and let's try to assign some value to non-existing position of this array. Here we have declared array of size 5 and we are assigning value to the ith position of this array which doesn't exist. Okay, this is an exception. Okay, now let's compile this. It will compile successfully. Okay, simple. It compiled successfully. In the compile time, it didn't show any exception. Let's execute this. We will get error, array index out of bound. Okay, so these kind of exception which are caught at the time of runtime is called unchecked exception. Unchecked exceptions are not thrown at the time of compilations like checked exceptions. Remember that. Okay, runtime exceptions are unchecked exceptions, and we can use try catch block or throws clause to handle these exceptions. I will be using try catch only. Okay, try. Now let's write catch. Okay, array index out of bounds exception e. Now let's display the message .out.println array problem. Okay, now let's get the message from this object of exception. Okay, fine. Now let's re-execute this. No compile time exception. Perfect. Now at the time of execution we get this error, not error, exception. So exceptions that occurred at the time of runtime is called unchecked exceptions, and we can use try catch or throws clause to handle whether it's a checked exception or unchecked exception. Okay, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much.